Well, welcome to another freaking tutorial. Just one more tutorial among the many other tutorials that exist outside in the world. This is the Flash 2 tutorial. It's a continuation of what we had before. I'm going to show you how to do a simple animation. First of all, I want you to go to the View menu and make sure you don't have either grid or the snapping. So when you choose the snapping tool, make sure there's no arrows here. I'm sorry, no check marks. That's going to get in the way. I mean, they're useful if you want to snap to a grid or snap to an object. That's why snap, not nap. Snap is sleep. It can be useful, but it can get in the way too. So it's one of those things you activate them when you need them, not all the time. Anyway, I want to draw an eyeball, and I want to make that eyeball blink. That's my goal. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the oval tool, and I'm gonna do a circle. And actually, let me select that. Before I do that, go to Modify, Documents, and when the window opens, you see when it says background color. Change that to a color you're not gonna be using in your drawing. For now, I'm gonna put it blue. The problem is, I want to do an eyeball, and an eyeball will have a white in it. And what's gonna happen is that, well, great, you have a white, but you won't be able to see white and white. Anyways, I'm gonna select the stroke. I'm gonna copy it, Control C, and paste it. The circle on the left is gonna be my the outline of the eyeball, and the circle on the right is gonna be the eyeball per se. Select both circles. Now right click and choose convert to symbol. Okay. Now on this menu, give it a name. I'm gonna call it I1. Why I1? Because I want to create more than one eye. It'll become obvious soon enough. Leave it as a movie clip. I mean, you can push down and convert it to a button or a graphic, but you want the movie clip because the movie clip has a timeline inside of it. So you have the main timeline, which is up here, and inside the movie clip you have a separate timeline. Leave everything blank. This export for action script is when you want to use a file or some action script to control that movie clip. For example, if you want to instantiate the movie dynamically or something like that, or for making games or anything you use action script for, you use that. But for now, leave it alone. Leave it blank or check. Click OK. Now you're gonna see on your right, you're gonna have a movie clip with a symbol called the I1. Now notice here it says scene 1. There's nothing else next to scene 1. That means I'm in the main timeline here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on that movie, double click, and you saw that big square that appeared. I'm inside the movie clip, and you can see here it says scene 1, I1. Okay, I'm gonna work with the eye first. So obviously, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another oval, and I'm gonna do a circle, kind of like this. I'm gonna move it. Use the selection tool to move it. Double click. I'm gonna use the free transform tool to make it bigger. Yeah, right about there, I guess. And actually, I don't want the stroke. I'm gonna select it and delete it. I'm gonna make yet another circle or oval inside, and this is gonna be the pupil. And I'm gonna use the selection tool, delete that white stuff, I don't want it. I'm gonna select it. Okay. A little bit lower there. Okay. Now, I already got my color white. I'm gonna use the bucket tool, and I actually want to do the outside is white. That's the white side of the eye. I'm gonna select this color here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use green, but I don't want it solid. I want radial gradient because it's gonna be circular. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it well. And I'm gonna use some green. Not what I wanted really. A little darker. right about there. Click the other one, same thing. Cat, go away, cat. And kind of sort of like that. I get my color, cat, go away. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna choose my bucket tool. Nice, it's already there. That's my green. Not the green I wanted really, but I mean, I'm gonna use the click here, transform tool. Use the gradient tool. I'm gonna click on it. And you see that big line? I don't know why Flash does that. It's annoying as hell. My drawing is here. Why is that line over there? So I'm gonna have to zoom out. Probably more. Select that gradient again. And make it smaller. It's annoying. I don't know. Anyways, make it smaller. Move it to the center there. Make it smaller. So we can actually work with it. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in again.